Okay. Get a little closer. Probably keep it right about here for now, and then we'll kind of go from there. But I'm trying out some new settings. We will see how they go. Maybe they'll be good, maybe they won't. We'll see. Just going to do a couple of things real quick on the back end, and then we should be good, I think. I'm going to make one more adjustment actually while I'm... Okay. That should be good, because if I go over here, it's still kind of good. Yeah, I think we're good. Git shareable link. And I gotta send these off to the people. All right, we are live. Should be sent to everyone, so. All right. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Oh, there's another complete dual stuff. Okay. We're just going to use the Play With My Rocks deck again. Mostly because that's the deck that I feel like is the most consistent in terms of like making people confused, which works in my favor most of the time. So I think that's good. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'll leave it. I think right about here is good. All right. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Curious what this guy's gonna end up using. Okay. It should be good. Oh, this guy's using Goki cards. Is there a Link 1 Goki? I don't actually know. Maybe? Is there? I don't remember there being one. There's that one Link 2. I think there's a couple Link 2s technically, aren't there? I think it's just the Link 2. Because everything else is like 3 and above, from what I remember. I'm pretty sure. You have to lurk with the sound off and enjoy streaming tonight? Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it, Jesse. Hopefully you're having a good day. I should probably change that setting, actually. Probably, can I turn off the... This guy still hasn't done a single thing, by the way. I don't care about that. No, because that just edits the URL. I don't know how to do it properly. No, I'm not seeing how to do it. No, that's glow color. That's all of that. I don't care about that. And there is the time limit out. I was waiting for that to happen. Oh, you fool. Listen, I take free wins. I am perfectly fine with taking free wins. Let me change out to... I'll use Machina Citadel. Why not? It's something. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check something, and then we will continue. Okay. There. Good there. Just had to check audio stuff to make sure everything was all good. Everything sounds like it's good. So we should be all set there. I did make one more adjustment anyways, just to kind of make sure. But we'll keep an eye on it and make sure everything's all set. Anyways, back to the game. That's one win today already. It's not too bad. Apologies for the later stream today, by the way, too. We ended up, I needed to make sure all my settings and stuff were at least in a better spot than they were last time, because the last couple streams, for some reason, the audio was, like, all over the place, and I don't really know why, to be honest, but it is what it is. I'm gonna start off with Alpha. And then we're gonna go from there. Will you allow the Alpha and the Beta and the Gamma and the whatever the fuck else? Nice. I'm really happy that the Pistons have lost like 3 in a row now. You know, that because that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, was the Pistons to lose more. That's fine. I feel like it's just not worth me. Okay, sure. You're gonna pop Fuelos on top of popping Ash, huh? You're gonna do that to me? That's fine. I'm going to set card end because I'm gonna set up anyways for next. Okay, so that only leaves you with 4 cards to work with now. Maybe potentially another card that you have is something. Oh! It's Fuelos number 2. I actually will stop that. Mostly because I can't allow that to happen, especially with what I'm doing with this deck. Okay, that's fine. Miscellaneous Saurus is a little annoying here. It's a little annoying, but we can deal with it. Banishes him. I am gonna go ahead and pop Alpha. And we're gonna get Alpha going. Or we'll get this Epsilon going. And then kind of just go from there. I am then gonna pop this. Also, he's got Megalo, so he is running. He's running the new Jirac support, is what he's running. Oh, Dominus. Wow. Okay, hold on. So you had 2 Fuelos, Dominus, and Ash? Okay. So he's at 2. Oh, that's really annoying. That's Actually really, really annoying, to be honest, to deal with, but okay, that's fine. We deal and we move on. That is what we do. Hopefully the audio sounds fine for everyone though. Like I said, compared to the previous streams, I apologize. I don't know why things were having such like issues, but I changed around some settings. I updated some stuff too that I needed to on my end. So I think everything should be pretty consistent now, but we'll see. So that's 4. I just need 1 more and then we're good. See, the problem is immediately after this effect resolves, well, no, well, that's fine, because Sanctuary wouldn't pop properly. He's gonna go into, he's going into, okay, he's going into Eternity. That's fine. He already popped. So the problem is he's going to be able to re-add that. I'm going to do this. We're going into Big Rock. And we're going into that. That sends him into battle, into main phase 2, into end. He has nothing now. Okay. Yep, so he's gonna add that back to hand. A little annoying because I still got to deal with Ponix here, but it's not the worst case scenario. So what I need to do here is I need to pop Epsilon. He doesn't have anything to stop this now, so that's good. We're gonna send Gamma for later. What do you have? Oh, that's right. Oh, look at you. Oh, aren't you just adorable? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna get this off at least. It's annoying, but it's not, I guess, the worst thing. So destroys all that and then gets a tuner out. Garnix pop, which is annoying. I didn't even think about Meteor coming out. Okay, that's fine. It's annoying, but it's not something that I can't completely deal with still. I just gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. How you doing? Is it Lilial? Lilial Alpine? Lilial Lilia Lapine? I'm sorry, my head's hurting. How you doing today? Lilia, I'll just say Lilia. Welcome to the stream. I do gotta just lock in though. It's a lot of, yeah. Lilia Lapine. Yes, I'm fine. Okay. Good, good. That's fine. Okay. How do magnets work? It's essentially, you kind of send out, really what you do is you kind of, you just need fuel in the grave with them. You normal summon them. One of them does a very specific effect. Whether it's, get like a level 8 magnet warrior monster, or whether it's, special summon one level 4 lower magnet warrior with gamma, and then beta lets you just add a level 4 or lower magnet warrior. It's essentially just grabbing random things and then kind of doing stuff on the second turn, because the second turn is where they have a secondary effect that allows them to start going into like more combos, where on the next turn they can kill themselves off in order to special summon a magnet warrior from the deck, and then that allows you to kind of start setting up more things from there. So yeah. All right, well, goodbye all of you. And then I will send all these 3. I'll try to show it off a little bit more when I can. I mean, I'm just gonna go in. He needs to find a way to get lethal with 1 card right now, I think, technically speaking. Well, no, because he's going to get High Avatar technically back. But that's fine, because what this is going to do... Oh, I guess not. I guess it doesn't really matter. What are you up to, by the way, Lilia? You playing some Master Duel right now? There's Ponix. I hate that he's just starting all over again with this. Yeah, because he had the Ponix activate to return and go from there still. He's adding the Kieran, reactivating the Garnix there. Popping Ulka. Okay. Annoying, but I think I'm technically still fine. Do you think you understand a bit about how they work? You essentially want to just get out Berserkion and then start target locking with Berserkion and going from there. Now that Block Dragon's also back, it's just an extra thing to grab. So I combo these with like the Adamancipators and stuff, and they seem to work pretty well with Adamancipator. Ooh, what do I grab here? Oh, Researcher, because I'm gonna get a rock probably no matter what later on afterwards, so that's fine. I play the game all the times. It's an addiction. It's pretty fun. How many hours do you have in this game then? I'm going to do Supplier here. Alright. Block Dragon being back is so nice. 600 plus? Okay. I had to double check. I always have to wonder if people have more hours than I do in this. Like when they come into the stream. I've got just about close to 1200 with this account. I always have to preface with this account, because this is a different account. So I always have to preface that for sure. So I want to grab Epsilon here, because I can get Berserkion right back. And then I also get Valkyrion no matter what with the Alpha. I am gonna just do this. And we'll go ahead and do this. Oh, okay, that's how much you have. Nice. Should be good there. It doesn't really matter which one I send here, so this is fine. That's fine. Do you three? Then go into this. That's fine. Sends that, destroys that to gain 500, ends. Okay, well, I should have game here, so that's fine. Yep, that's fine. I should have game. That's fine. He gets to do all of his other stuff. So essentially, I just need one thing to go through here fine. I should be fine if I can get Epsilon out. If I can get Epsilon out, I can essentially bring Berserkion back, destroy Fire King Island, and then I pretty much win. I just have to wait for him to finish his game of playing stuff on my turn. What deck do you use then, Lilia? Lilia, there we go. Or what decks, I should say. Okay. Oh, you play Orchest. Okay. So I can actually Black Dragon here no matter what after the fact. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I, in theory, should be fine. So resummon the Berserkion. We're gonna go ahead and activate. Send the Delta. Pop that. That's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna do this. Any other decks you play besides Orcust? Okay. I don't have... Yeah, I didn't have a ton of fuel there. I think I have like at least one other... I have a couple more cards in the deck that I can still technically summon. Doki Doki, I guess, is the only card I'd be able to summon. Okay, that's what we're doing. Sure. Just gonna... Honestly... I feel like I just don't need to be super extra at this point. I'm just going for it. Yep. And hit, and hit, and... Okay, it's win number 2. Okay. Play some Tyr and some Makanko. Okay. Not the biggest fan of hearing the Tyr, to be honest. Makanko's... fine. It's a nice quick win there. No, not quick. It took a second, but... I want to get enough, to open up a 10-pack of the... I want to open up a 10-pack of the new pack, because I want to get the, Mystical Space Typhoon, support, and go from there. Because I really like how it looks. It'll be interesting to see how it, like, actually plays. I mean, I read it, but I want to actually see for sure how it plays. And then I want to add in the toy engine, because the toy engine's just kind of funny. And then see how it goes with that. Yeah, Tyr is one of those decks where you can only love it if you play it yourself. I understand. Yeah, it really is one of those kinds of decks. Like, as much as, like, it's a little unfortunate, it's just kind of how it is. So I could do that summon... Ah, lab. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Chrissy's just telling me that there's things happening with the audio again. Apparently it sounds better when I speak off to the side, but when I speak directly like this, it doesn't sound as good. So people are gonna have to tell me if that's the case too. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one. Song of the Dominators was not the card I thought I was gonna see. So that's a thing. That's fine. I need one more win. Yeah, it's just being like, it's doing like a weird like clipping thing, so I guess I'll try to stay kind of more like this and go from there. Let's see if he lets me do this. Okay. Okay. I don't mind this. I already have an Epsilon. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, well, I'm back in Gold 3. So there's that. What's the, Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way, Lilia. Appreciate it. What's the highest rank you've gotten? I'm always curious. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm still doing some like audio tests because I'm trying to get everything to still kind of work properly. Okay. Chrissy, if you're there, how does it sound now if I'm talking directly like this? Does it still sound fine? Even if I'm like talking a little higher? Again, apologies. I just want to get this kind of resolved, and then that way we're good. So, I appreciate everyone still being here, though. My highest rank is M3 last season. I'm in Diamond 4 right now. Gotcha. Like, the highest I've ever gotten is, like, Plat 1. That's also because I use a lot of just, like, random decks that I just put together. I don't really tend to use decks that are super consistent because I think it's funnier. I guess is like the best way to say it, you know? Oh, what's going on, Wiz? How you doing today? If you can get to Plat 1, you can easily get to Masters with a little effort. Oh yeah, I'm sure I could. 100%. This is really unfortunate that I don't have anything to stop this. You switched up now. I'm on Black Wings since I got the 5Ds decks. I just don't enjoy meta decks. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there really isn't anything wrong with that. Do what you gotta do, you know? Whatever makes you happy. You always start the rank grind too late. I start it usually pretty late, too, so I understand. I do understand. My thing is, like, if I can get to, like, high plat with some of these, like, decks that I make, I'm kind of satisfied at that point. If I can get them even to diamond, it's still, you know, like, I'd like that, but even then, I'm just not, you know. Rank, like, being super high up in ranked is never really something that I cared that much about. Because if I cared about it enough, I would be using, like, I'd at that point just craft tier 0 decks and then just like make an attempt to grind through that way. At least for me, I just don't care as much. By the way, real quick, I will send it out again. I'm gonna let him do his whole little thing over there. I want to get to rated only so I can experience the OST. Sending out links, by the way, to the Discord for everyone that wants to actually rated only so I can experience. Okay, I didn't mean to hear myself there. We made a new Discord. I had an old one. We have a new one now. For anyone that wants to join it, feel free. I'm trying to use it a little bit more to give people updates on what's going on and all that fun stuff. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Chrissy. Appreciate it. Okay. I just need to have the thing further away. My mic was having like weird proximity issues, so I think I just need to keep it like far enough away. The problem is I get so used to moving it, so it's fine. But for anyone that wants to join it, feel free. If not, it's not a big deal. I keep having people tell me to join Discord. I never use the crap to do it though. Oh, I gotcha. And honestly, that's no problem. You don't always have to. I'm trying to use it more in terms of like actually letting people know what's going on with the streams again. Instead of using like the YouTube community stuff works okay, but I feel like Discord's a little easier in terms of just like letting people know what's kind of going on. So, but it's not a necessity. You don't have to if you don't want to, obviously. You know, I haven't been paying attention at all to what he's been doing, and now all I see is Darkest Night, fucking King Caesar, and then Dead End Prison, and then Vicious Claws. Oh, by the way, Lilia, thank you for joining the Discord. Hold on. There you go. Now you're a supporter. Appreciate it. I'll throw a magnetic field on. Does he have actually anything that stops me here? No. Okay. Technically speaking, Caesar is the only one technically. So what I want to do then is I want to do this. Pop this. How did they get... To be honest, I wasn't paying attention, so I couldn't necessarily tell you. The problem is you just destroyed that, but now I have supplier. This is annoying. I forgot that he doesn't, That's unfortunate. I burned off all of those, but I don't have any good way of stopping. Yeah, I lost this. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I don't know. The problem is with some of these decks. So this is the problem with it's a Yu-Gi-Oh problem in general, but I feels like when with a lot of decks that just keep kind of doing things, I tend to just like tunnel vision and just kind of go and do something else. And then eventually I come back to it when they're finally done, and then I decide to see what the hell they did after the fact. So it's kind of always how I end up doing things. That's fine. I'll go first. Is it Interi? Is that how you say your name? Or just... You got it, Interi? Okay. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before, so... Dark Ruler No More is really funny to have here. This is another one of those situations where I don't have, like, anything. But I'll let him do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Pop Delta. Magnet Warrior is unranked. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we got to do what we got to do. And I'm bored. We were originally going to be doing something else for stream today, and then I decided to do this instead. Because I could. I should have done not Gamma. I should have done the other one to start getting extra stuff. It's fine. I messed that up a little bit. I deal with it, I move on. All right. Ah. Okay, okay. It's my favorite. Tenpai, huh? Okay. Do you actually just not have anything? There's Kaiman. I was waiting. It's been pretty diverse. Yeah. And there's the Dominus. Alright, that's fine. I liked it when I was more online. Now I do a bunch of random house repair and yard stuff. Mowing season about to be here. Then we'll have 2 properties to mow, pretty good size ones too. That's good. Hey, I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Tell me why they felt the need to add Striker to the modern stuff when the deck's old as hell. I don't know what to tell you. Love playing Orcus because I get to Impulse, and Impulse is just the best hand trap ever created. Impulse is really good. It is really good. I have 1 copy of it. It's been a pretty... I feel like it's been a pretty diverse meta so far from what I've seen this season. I've gone up against... This is the first Tenpai player I've gone up against so far this season. I went up against that random hero deck. So there was that. I went up against Fire King. So we did go up against that. Couple other things. It's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty interesting. What else do I want to add to this deck? I kind of just threw stuff together for it, to be honest. I never really went in and changed too much of it since last time. Oh, well, okay. No, I did face K9, actually. I faced it the other day. I went up against a couple K9 players. Not a ton, though. I haven't been going up against as many as I thought I was going to be going up against. No, I refuse to use Mexi. So that's never going to happen. So... I have never crafted Maxi one time. I might have pulled it at some point and then I dismantled it if I did. I never use it. It's just a personal choice. I just don't want to use it. New modern deck thing has good staples, but just crappy deck choices. Your anti-striker, eh. Not the backseat, I consider more hand traps. Yeah, I probably should add a few more. I mean, I could add, I do have at least a copy of Dominus. We could just add one of those. I don't think I have cross out though right now. Revive Golem, yeah. I don't have cross out designator, unfortunately, right now. What did Revive Golem do again? Doesn't seem likely to be drawn. The nice thing about this deck, though, at least with how Magnet Warriors do, they tend to just kind of throw a lot of like cards out of the deck into the grave anyways, so I do have a higher chance. When the fuck did they unban Block Dragon? Pretty recently. Vyrix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. You gotta remake... Yep, you gotta remake Adamancipator. What was the golem you were saying? Am I like going crazy and just not finding the golem? But yeah, no, they unbanned Block Dragon. And I'm pretty happy about it. It wasn't popping up when I put in Revive Golem. Am I being dumb right now? I might be being dumb. To be honest. Still trying to build Revival Golem. Okay. There we go. This makes more sense now. I was like, what? What does Revival Golem do again? Oh yeah, I guess we could. How many copies of Revival Golem would we want to add, though? Well, when am I milling off Revival Golem specifically, though, to actually make this work? Because I don't have anything specific that just mills directly from deck, though. Xeno Guitar. Yeah, I'm still trying to build my custom deck. I have everything, but the ultra rares are very annoying. What deck are you trying to make? The thing is it worth, like, so with Xeno Guitar, is it worth having Xeno Guitar and Revival Golem at this point in here if I'm just gonna have them as one-ofs? In all honesty, like, is that really worth it? I've seen Revival Golem before. Xeno Guitar I kind of know, but I don't really use them super often. I feel like it's not worth putting these two in. You add mag deck. Yeah, it didn't run magnets. I get it. I feel like I could... Oh yeah, Katarine. Yeah, I have one. I feel like I could probably get away with just not running those two. Do I have anything that's UR right now that I could just get rid of that I don't need? I did get another copy of Garnix that I'm never going to use, so I could probably just get rid of that. I already have Guardian. I just have the one right now, but I have the one Guardian. I feel like you don't need to run more than one anyways, to be fair. I could... I mean, I could re-add Sandman, but I don't know if it's really necessarily something I need to do. It's more just there just for extra fuel for like Black Dragon or something else at that point. So I feel like it's not really necessary. Technically, I would say. Kogimeru stuff's always just so weird though. I like how Sandman looks though. Is there anything else we want to add? I'm at 45 right now for cards. I mean, if I really, really needed to, I could add like Imperm or something else, I guess, but I feel like it's not even super necessary. Null Grimoire. There we go. Disassembly protocol. The deck I am building, which is almost complete. Okay, that's cool. Because the problem is I need to run 3 of each of the Magnet Warriors to make this work the way I want it to. I do have another copy of Berserkion. Yeah, Dragite? Yeah, I got Dragite. I do, in fact, have Dragite. Though he doesn't come out super often, I do have him. Oh, the effect monster Dragite? I get you, I get you. My problem with Crystal, I'm just not a super big fan of him. Because I have to also hope that I get him from the effect of like Researcher or Seeker or like Analyzer or something like that, and then get out Ryzen Dragite, and then obviously like have all that work properly. I just feel like at most, I feel like I only ever just put like one of him. I feel like I've used him before in this deck, and it's been maybe okay. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to add too much more than what I have right now. Pot of Avarice in here is just kind of funny. I was gonna say this is version 1.25. Then we'll go from there. You're on Prankins Engine in your version? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm running something a little bit different, so... Yeah, we'll just fuck around with this, it's fine. Well, for anyone that is watching and has not done so yet, well, first of all, thank you for everyone that is watching currently. If you have not hit me up with a follow, make sure to do that. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, by the way, Xander, for the follow. Thank you. And also, if anyone watching on YouTube or this has not done so yet, hit me up with a subscribe on YouTube. I would appreciate it. Trying to get to... I don't have a specific goal on YouTube right now. I think I'm at like 201 subscribers right now, so maybe we'll do 220 at some point. How about that? We'll see what we can get. I am going to Gamma. I am going to Alpha. I am going to activate Alpha. Or Berserkion. It's not worth doing that right now. But I can set this and end. So that's what we'll do. This is more of a fun deck anyways, so... Do the magnets have any restrictions? They do not. I mean, like, whenever they activate their effects, they have to obviously, like, go more specifically towards magnet, like, you know, Magnet Warrior cards, but they don't, they're not strict in terms of, like, forcing you to only use, like, Earth or using, like, other stuff like that. If that answers your question. You have a weird version of Magnet Goblin Bikers? Okay. Is it just a random deck list you found, or is it something you have used before? Do these. See how long he takes. You might try making it sometime later. Okay. I guess it'd be interesting. Because like I said, they don't necessarily have like a heavy restriction on them. Like I said, their effects are, you know, towards Magnet Warriors themselves, but it doesn't like lock you into, you can only special summon Magnet Warriors or only do this or that, so. Doing that just grabs me that. I mean, I can just do this. So I have 2 copies of Beta, 1 copy of Gamma, and then I have Alpha. And then I will do this. And then I will do this. Okay. It's something? Yeah, I don't know how much the Goblin Bikers cost. Do they have a lot of URs? Or is it more SRs? I don't really remember. There's Black Witch. Okay, that's fine. Oh, thank you to whoever subscribed on the YouTube side of things, by the way. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Deception. It's SR heavy. It only has like 3 cards that are URs. Or possibly 3. Okay. That'd be an interesting deck to use. Because I never ended up using the Goblin Bikers when they came out. While he plays the game by himself, I'm going to look up Goblin Bikers again. Just looking up a random deck. So yeah, they got what looks like at least 1 UR. That's in the extra deck that you have to get. You go ahead and do that. Oh, now I can do that technically. My whole extra deck is ultra rares for my deck I am building. That's just a lot. Funny enough, I can get over that. Yep. As 3 turbo for bikers? You could actually do that, yeah. Yeah. I kind of like that. So what, run, probably just going to be running, what, the 3 alpha... Are you running 3 alpha, 3 beta, 3 gamma then at that point, and then kind of just going from there? Would you even would you add any? You probably wouldn't add any of the 4s then. You'd probably only just add the alphas, the betas, and the gammas then. I would think if you're just doing it for 3 turbo. Because Epsilon's only really there to just, like, send stuff. It being a level 4 is a little bit of a hindrance, in my opinion, as a card, but it's not awful, I guess. I gotcha. I know, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it, Virix, yeah, for sure. It's unfortunate because there's a lot of cards in this game that are URs that I definitely think should not be URs. It's a little unfortunate, but nothing much you can do about it. It's wanted. Summon Skull UR. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Well, like just the normal, isn't just like the vanilla summon skull and SR technically? Which is kind of crazy. Okay. I got a lot of fuel right now. How long do you think he's gonna take? He's got Saint now. That's fine. He's gonna pop that anyway. It's nothing I can do about that. Sylvia. Maybe another 5 hours? You're probably right. I almost want to pop, Nibiru here soon, just to force him to pop something. Black Skull Dragon is UR. Yeah, normal Summon Skull is an SR, which is still crazy. 3200 beat stick with no effect, yeah. It's pretty wild. I like how the White Forest stuff looks, but every time I go up against a White Forest player, I kinda just slowly realize I don't want any. I have no interest in it at all. Okay. White Forest is fun if you know what you're doing. I'm sure it is. I just feel like I would just be so... I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about me using White Forest. It's just not really a deck for me, I guess. What I hate about White Forest is that it costs over 30 URs if you play as Amina and don't own most of the staples. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's not great. It's just kind of a big issue with this game in general. Don't play as Amina? I gotcha. That's fine. For White Forest? Do you think they're going to for White Forest? Have they announced any other structure decks that they're planning on bringing out? I feel like they don't bring out structure decks super often. Possible, yeah. Do you think he's getting close to time limiting? Yeah, they did do it for Dragon Maids. And Brandon, yeah. That is true. That is true. Okay. Yep. Listen, I got plenty of time. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Sure. I want him to time limit so bad. I just think it'd be so funny. Delta, Alpha, Epsilon with Garura is really funny to me. I just want to see what he pops here. Wow, you did have cross out in hand, huh? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Used to play this deck, but yeah, my god, it's hard to play because one hand trap is detrimental to your resources. Yeah. Like I said, I like how the cards look. I just don't care about the deck overall. Okay. I want to talk about a card I really like personally. Ultimate Slayer is like a card that's like right up my alley. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He's gonna let this happen? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. You're biased with the Apollos of it. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Okay. What am I going to Ultimate Slayer here? Because I'm Ultimate Slayering one of these. Sylvia, technically speaking, that gets rid of something that would negate. If I got rid of that. If you don't get rid of it, you're taking all the damage. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Well, I can also... So I'm gonna have to probably kill Saint then? Okay. What would make the most sense here? Cause I'm popping this no matter what. Let me at least do that. I could get rid of Imperium Magnum because it doesn't really matter. I could get rid of Raptite if I wanted to as well. I mean, I could get rid of a couple things. It doesn't really matter for my targets at this point for that. So I've either got Sylvia, Saint, or Diabelle are my only technical targets at this point that I have to do. I don't know. I got 60 seconds, it's fine. I'm doing this. Probably a mistake on my part, but it's fine. Oh, that's why I can't target that. That was dumb of me. That's fine. Sirs, let me do things. Okay, there's the tribute off for that. Yeah, I should have done Saint Target. I didn't read that properly still. Unfortunate. Okay. You know what? Sure. You go ahead. Oh my god, did he time out? He should have just let me go. He decided to play the game of we're just gonna pick. He's hitting buttons. We take those. Listen, we do take those. I am not going to be upset about taking something like that. I should not have won that, but I will take it though. 100%. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's just fantastic. Also, shout out to the Emperor Tanuki's critter count. We got that now. For the record, magnets are better than forest as Amina now. Technically speaking, as of right now, at least today, going up against White Forest, I'm 1-0 going up against White Forest. Technically. Or White Forest as Amina, at least. Oh, that was great. I'm super happy about that. Because I fucked up. I should have targeted Saint. As soon as I saw it, I was just like, yeah, I should have done that. But I feel like either way, I was in like a weird spot. Okay. I... uh... Okay. Fucking Draco Tail. I go into White Forest as Amina, and then immediately have to deal with Draco Tail. This is one of those days. This is just one of those days, huh? Okay. That's fine. There's our Thalion. It's the weekend, everyone dueling. Oh, yeah. You crafted solely to counter this deck? That's nice. Oh yeah, Red Reboot, yeah. I need to just have Red. I don't have Red Reboot still in this account. I probably should. I like Evenly. I have Evenly. I use it in my Penguin deck. Well, I did. Back in the day with Penguins. I still need to work on that Penguin deck. I have so many decks I want to work on. And then I'm just like, just so much material. And then I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, I know, I get what you mean. I'm just saying in general, I just use it in, the only time, I think, my Penguin deck's the only deck I used, evenly in. Sting. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't really like any of this, to be honest, but yeah. Okay. Discard Caterhorn. Or not, you're just better than them, I guess. Listen. It is what it is. Okay, there's the Imperm. This would be more funny. Okay. Just gonna do this. Okay. Okay. Sure, give me Epsilon. For later. What? What if I did Gorgonic and targeted him? Or I just say fuck it and just Typhon. Maybe I don't overextend as much as I want to. I mostly just want to see what he does at this point. Okay, yep, there's the horn. Okay. Which is fine. Wow, I really do have I almost put that in the imperm column. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, yeah, there's the flame. Okay. Sure. I honestly just wanted to see what he would do at that point. I didn't really get him to waste a lot of stuff, unfortunately, but I guess it was something? Uh-huh. Gonna do this. And you. I'm probably gonna send another Gamma. And then that way I can grab Alpha, and then I can grab Berserkion in hand. Technically speaking. So there's that. Okay. There's Gulamel's back. Okay. Good old buddy, old pal, Gulamel. Sure, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Berserkion. I can technically just get rid of another alpha at this point because I already have my copy of Berserkion that I need. So there's that technically. That was rude. I am gonna pop this though. Oh yeah. Listen, I actually quite like magnets. It's just they just don't do as much as I want them to do still yet. Oh, okay. Well, what else do we even use the Magnet Warriors with? That's the thing. I know we talked about the Goblin biker stuff would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess Ryziel. I guess. Not sure if magnets are the way, really. Listen, we're just having fun with magnets today, so at this point, not necessarily something I'm taking the worlds, but it's something fun. Just remade your old Ada deck? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could honestly just re-outfit this deck again and just use stuff like that, yeah. I think it'd be really funny if he timed out again, but I don't think he's going to. Unfortunately. Okay. Am I actually gonna live on this? Really? It's just, you know, just a bunch of stuff. Is there a new Magnet card? Or like one that's just not in Masterly yet? What is it? The name is so stupid. I'll take a look at it after this. You know what? It does a little bit, actually. That's a little rude. I love that he targeted the Ultimate Slayer on that too. Sure. So I can do this. Then still target this and then go and mill off an alpha. I can technically also analyze her. Okay. Something. That's more just really funny. Is there? The more you know. Okay. That was mean. Okay, I like Grant, it's funny. Doesn't really help me though. Okay, we're gonna do this. Go ahead. You know, at this point, why not? Well, you know, why not? It's fine. I wasn't expecting to do anything at this point anyways. It would be really funny though if I could get him to fucking surrender. Not surrender, but time limit out again. Sure. I just wanted to do that because it was funny. Can I do a total of 100 damage to you? Thank you. I just wanted to do 100. Just to do it. Just to do it. We'll take a look at the other Magnet cards though. Activate Typhon, return itself, activate evenly with no cards on field. Yeah, that's, you know what? That is true, actually. I didn't think about that. That would be really funny. If we could get that to happen. I love that Fallen of Albaz is now here. Just because. No actual real reason at this point. You know, it's just here. Oh, you have Mirror Jade. Okay. Sure. That's fine. I think what I want to do after that, I'm gonna look at the new magnet cards then real quick. And then after that, I want to go back and maybe we do an overhaul of the magnet deck again. And then see what we can make. Oh yeah, I know they're not in I know they're not in Master Duel. I just wanted to look at them. Oh, you know what? I did see these cards when I was looking at stuff before. That's right. Getting sent stuff. Apologies. Hold on. Hmm. Chrissy's sending me some stuff. Alright. Induction, Warrior, Linear, Magnum, plus minus. What a name. I just want to see what it does. Special summon from your hand by sending 2 Magnet Warrior monsters whose original level are 4 or lower from your hand, deck, or face up in the field to the graveyard. Actually, that's really nice. That's a really nice card, actually, for this. You can only special summon once per turn this way. You can target one other Earth monster on the field. This card gains half that monster's attack until the end of this turn. Then if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add it to your hand. Oh, okay. That's actually not a bad card. In all honesty, it's really not. I haven't seen that one yet. I kind of like paid attention to some of the other ones, but Magnet Warrior Sigma Minus, that's the other one, or one of the other ones. Oh, it is searchable with magnet bonding, you're right. Oh. You can negate, okay, so once per turn, when an attack is declared involving 2 Earth monsters, you can negate the attack, and then you can use the following effect once. Okay. You can reveal this card from your hand. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using rock monsters from your hand or field, including this card in your hand. And then if he's normal summon, you can send 1 level 8. Okay. That's cool. Then Television. You got to get rid of a Sigma Plus and a Sigma Minus. Because that's it says Magna Warrior specifically. Omega Plus. Some of these I actually haven't seen yet. Okay. Yeah, so if that's the case, then you're probably almost wanting to use some of these newer ones. You're gonna want to run 3 beta, because beta, just in general, is still really good in this. Yeah, Conduction Warrior Plasma Magnum is the main one, is like the new main kind of fusion at that point. Oh, face-up monsters on the field become Earth. Okay. Once per turn, if this card is fusion summoned, you can add 1 magnet, normal, quick play, or field spell from your hand. Or from your deck to your hand. You can send 1 level 8 Magna Warrior, and then normal summon a Magnet Warrior after. Okay. I mean, I like it. Yeah. That's pretty cool, actually. Well, we'll have to wait for that stuff to come out, I guess, at some point. All right, let me grab this. And then I'm actually just gonna delete this because I will do it later. All right, we're gonna remake the Magnet Warrior deck using what we have available right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Add the 3-0s that I normally add. And then kind of go from there. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I think this is normally what I use, is just about what I have here. I could always add in, technically, an extra Berserkion if I really, really wanted to. I want to look at the Goblin Biker stuff real quick. I have a single Goblin Biker. Hey, what's going on, Ernest? How you doing today? I have singular Goblin Biker SR. Everything else I don't have. But it's interesting. So we were thinking, what, prank kids? The kids who prank? What's the normal prank kids engine that people tend to use? Is it just like one of each of these cards? Technically? Like one ofs of the they all have the same effect, kind of. So what would I run, like this, and then run the probably just like the fire one or something too? Just do like that. And then run I don't know enough about all the prank kid stuff, because there's technically... Because Xander, if you're still there, you were saying what? There was 4 commons in the main deck, and then an 1 rare and an SR that were in the extra deck that I needed. MST negate can only go so far. Listen, I want to make the new like MST support cards, because I think I just really like how they look. I think they're quite interesting looking. Let me just see what these do. Hold on. That re-adds to hand. Okay, that one just does that. You run Dodo Doodle and Meow Meow. Okay. 3 Roxy and a Dropsy. Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. Three Roxy and a Dropsy. Okay. He said Dodo Doodle basically gives you a link 2 and a level 4 for a single summon you can use for links. Okay. So you're not necessarily using Doodle Doo for his spell or trap card effect thing then. You're just more using it as a as just like a link off kind of. So I guess I could technically just like Doodle Doo, and then if I needed to, I could link off into like SP or something else to just use that effect, or whatever else I end up using technically, I guess. Yeah, and go into Little Knight or Axis Code Tucker. Okay, okay. I mean, I feel like I don't mind that. It's fine. Hey, listen. Maybe I'll pull something amazing from this. Okay, I don't think I'm pulling anything. Listen, hey, I did get White Dustin, though. I did, in fact, get that. You can't go wrong with the White Dustin. Looks like sperm. Dippity better. At all the Dustins. You said Dippity? So we have this, right? What else are we adding? Do we Do we want to add any of the Adamancipator stuff back? I guess I could technically run Dragite because now I have also another like water target for him technically. If I absolutely needed to. You know, I know none of the magnets are tuners necessarily. I know that. I feel like it still wouldn't hurt to just have, just so that way I can still go into Synchros if I wanted. Because I can either do that. What do I have else for level 3 targets right now? So maybe, okay, well, yeah, let me go back to Adamancipator, hold on. Well, Black Dragon's a must, yeah, we'll add the Black Dragon. For Adamancipator, what is the lowest engine we could probably get with it? Like, are we running, like 3 Researcher and then... two of each? So what, 2 Researcher, 2 Analyzer, 2 Seeker? Kind of like that. I feel like that wouldn't be like bad. Let me add I always spell him wrong. Where's Caterhorn? Am I going crazy? Am I not spelling him correct at all again? Carter. Okay, that's why. I always... Artor. I always do this with this card, and it's annoying. Yeah, let me go grab Black Dragon. I feel like we don't need any more than just the one Black Dragon. Because he just kind of has ways of just bringing himself back out if he needs to, so I just don't feel like it's entirely necessary. So we have this. Is there anything else that we're thinking of at this point? I could go back into... Oh, yeah. You're talking about, since Block will banish it. Since Block will banish, it will activate Corridor. Yeah. Well, either Block or Berserkian, technically. Or, technically Delta does, the same thing. I have 3 different ways, technically. Do I have Colossus? I don't know if I have Colossus right now. I might. I'll see. I think I have 1 copy of Colossus. Okay, we'll put him in. I'd love if I knew how to spell stuff. It's true. I do have the I do have one copy of Colossus. I have a single copy of Colossus. So I get a free Colossus from... So it's what exactly? So this lets me... During the turn of a thunder monster. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, what are we probably adding at this point? I usually run... I don't run 3 Ash. I feel like 2 is fine. I don't know, do we still add Drolls and go from there, too? I'm not adding Max C, so we're not doing that. I don't think I have a copy of Fool. I don't. Oh yeah, Foolish. Do I have Foolish right now? I do. I run 3 and never see him, so 2's fine. Yeah, that's what I always. I don't know. I just never use 3 of for Ash. I just don't like 3 of for it. Yeah, called. I have Imperm. Well, do we want to do Impulse and Imperm? I don't have Crossout right now. I have enough to craft a Crossout. Technically. Three's a must-have to counter Max C / Nimble Charmies. I get ya. It makes sense. I kind of want to save the 40. I don't really want to craft too much other stuff right now because I want to use this UR for some other stuff. Oh yeah, you're right. I wouldn't use it for that. I wasn't thinking of the other portion of the effect, to be honest. You're correct. You are correct. Should I double up on imperms? Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that at all. So you are 100% correct on that. Three of it? I also have triple tactics. I guess if we really wanted something. I have 2 tactics and thrust. I never really use thrust that often. I could still run. So the engine I normally run with Meru is usually 2 supplier, 1 guardian is generally how I run it. And the only reason I run the 2 of... Yeah, Nib. Yeah. This is how I run it. Yeah, we'll probably grab Nib. Anything else? At least for the main deck. I mean, I could still throw in my Ultimate Slayer. if I really, really wanted to. I just really like this card. I don't know, card destruction to be funny. You try not to go over 40 if you can help it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it for decks like this that tend to just use up a lot of stuff, though. For me, at least. Are we necessarily even needing to run any destruction stuff, though? I feel like we're fine. More about minimizing brick hits. Oh, yeah, I get you. I get you for sure. I mean, if anything, I could just do this just to make it a 45. I could potentially get away. I could maybe get away with milling off either one epsilon or one delta or maybe one of each, because I don't... I mean, it's good for sending stuff, obviously, for like delta and epsilon, but I don't necessarily have to run that many. It's just a little nicer. What if I did... What if I did 1 Seeker, 2 Researcher, 2 Analyzer instead? And then I do, in fact... see, I really like running 2 Supplier, because I do tend to just send stuff that I control to the graveyard pretty often, so I do get that bonus effect with him, just for summoning him. This gets me down to 44, which isn't bad. What do we want to do for extra deck at this point? I feel like we didn't need to use 3 Imperm, so I feel like 2's fine. I'm keeping Ultimate Slayer in here just because I think it's a fun card to interact with. So we'll do that. Keeping the 1 Magnet Field, that's still fine. Magnet Induction still fine. IP Mask and Little Knight. Yeah, that's true. IP... Always forget it doesn't fucking pop up when you put it in like that. Yeah, I'll add Barone. Barone... Oh my god, I cannot spell. Is it Barone? Borreload Savage, yeah, we'll add Borreload Savage back as well. Barone. Savage. Oh, yep, Granite. Ryzen, which I already added. Should I still add Raptite? Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, I guess I still get the bonus with Raptite, technically. It's a 2 and 4. I mean, I'm looking pretty good on 4s. So yeah, I could still do it. I don't think I have Sprite Elf, to be honest. I don't. I do not, unfortunately. Do I have a Cell Synchro? I do. Oh yeah, because this would let me do this, go into, I have not, to be honest with you. I definitely have not. Yeah, let's go into Barone, yeah. I don't have access code at all, so we're not doing that. Do I want to do Gorgonic? I kind of like it. It's kind of fun for as just another gate and making things 0, technically speaking, and I can also destroy it afterwards if I really need to. So there is that. What other 10s? Ooh. That's a good question. I have... Chaos Angel, I have Rudy Rose and Blackwing Assault Dragon. Trident. I do have Chen. Chen would be pretty good still, too. Chen actually would be pretty decent in this, because I do banish a decent amount as well. So he would get a pretty decent sized bonus from it. Technically speaking. It does, yeah. The problem with Rudy Rose is it does kind of... That is true. I just don't really love the idea of banishing all cards from the graveyard. It is an yeah, you're right. It is an optional effect because it does say can. You don't have to. That's true. That's true. Hmm. What do you think's gonna work a little better than in this situation? Because I like Shen in this situation. It's not. I feel like Shen's pretty decent. But this also does, technically speaking, have a negate to it. And it does, like you said, float into a Black Rose, too. I think Shen's better. I think in this situation, Shen's better. So that gives me 2 more slots. I've run this before. I can do Beast. I run this in the other version of the deck. Technically speaking, I could do this. At least as an option. I'll throw it in there just to have it there. I was thinking of putting Garura back, because I technically have a Garura target with Ultimate Slayer as well. If I really, really needed to. For fusion stuff if I happen to get it. At least it's an option. What do we think about this right now? Solid. The only other card I could still do that I could get rid of, I could, technically speaking, go back into... Instead of having Gorgonic, I could technically do Typhon instead. If something happens. I had Gorgonic in there before. That's what I had. It's pretty much, let me find Gorgonic again. This is Gorgonic. Gossip Shadow. Good old bamboozling. I guess technically speaking, I could. Go, 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 Goliath's better. Yeah, I guess that's true. I haven't used Goliath in a while. Well, at that point, because I'm already at 15 right now, is it better to just keep Typhon for just another thing I can kind of float into if I just need to use this effect? Or go for Go, 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 Goliath? I feel like I like Typhon better. Oh, you're saying Goliath over Gorgon. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. I mean... This is the official new version of playing with my rocks. I feel like it's not bad. It's got a couple decent things in it. Originally it was play with my rocks when I was playing with my rocks. Let me just change out some cards. And then we'll rock with this. Getting my rocks off. Yeah! That one's not bad. That one's pretty good too. I was gonna consider putting Imperium Magnum back in, but I feel like Imperium Magnum is just not really worth putting in this right now. Maybe eventually when more support stuff comes out, then we can consider it, but right now I don't want to use it. We'll do Black Dragon, and we'll put you, because why not? I've been using the ghosts more often right now, so I think I'm going to do that. Go back to Magical Meltdown. Gem Turtle. We'll go back to the football stadium. And let's start him. And then we'll run just this case, that's fine. I feel like that's the case I tend to use the most anyways. Alright, I don't mind it. Not too bad. Alright, you're gonna need to tell me how to use prank kids. I've never really used them, to be honest, so it's... You're gonna need to, help me out with that. I'm sure I can figure it out, but it's very simple. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I feel like... Either use an Ada to summon Roxy's, don't normal Dropsies. Okay. Well, I have Roxy's right now. Okay, I'm using this as an opportunity to learn the deck, learn Prank Kids. So what you're saying is I can, technically speaking, normal, link it with the link one. I gotcha. So what you're saying is do this, into this. I can pop this. Technically speaking, this is fine to get rid of. And then do this. And then I could... How's everything? Everything's pretty good so far. So what, like that? Would I, technically speaking, go into Doodle Do? Well, that just adds stuff back, so no. You can do that or Little Knight either way. Okay, yeah, then that allows me to Little Knight. Doodle Do will summon Roxy's back. But then this allows me to do this, which can... Okay. And then, technically speaking, I could do this to get Black Dragon if I wanted. I'm doing, like I said, this is a test for me. I almost feel like it's better at this point with it. Well, no, because I want to set up things properly on my first turn still. But okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think this guy has anything else for Signet Mining? I'm gonna pop Ash either way, but... You know, things are going so far, good so far. Not free, but trade. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. It's an interesting thing. Okay. You know what? You know what? We take that. We take that. That's... Something happened. I'm gonna real quick. If you had used Analyzer to summon Roxy's, it's free granite. Yeah, that's true. And then the granite would allow me to grab whatever else I needed at that point. Oh, wow. what am I looking at? Wow. Somebody really, like, they really said, I want to use 50 card Pile Igniter. I love that he... I love that he has the alt art Ash. That's like the only like super unique thing he has in this. I mean, I guess he has 3 MST, but still. Single Ash and no other hand traps. Listen, he's old school, okay? He thinks MST is still the best thing ever to be invented, okay? I think this is hilarious. MST negate. Oh man, the glory days. The glory days of MST. I miss it. I guess now that, I mean, technically there's MST support now, so I can't really be like, oh no, you know. It's not like it's not around anymore. Not that he was using it, yeah. Absolute cinema. Ooh. Okay. Let me try something here. Yeah. Yeah. I mostly want to see what I can get away with. Sure. Okay, well. I guess Imperm Foolos. What I was gonna do was I was gonna Gamma into Alpha. My Clayman is in attack mode. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. I got a free turn. I was absolutely about to put him in attack mode again. I'm just actually gonna do this for now. Okay. I could have done Delta technically too and sent another card. I don't know what he's doing, by the way. No, beta's a once per turn. Soft, yeah. Honestly, I'm like half tempted to do this. Are they all technically softs? Technically speaking? Doesn't really matter what I do here. Gonna go you, and you into you. I then do this with this. I can then technically do this. Can I still do stuff afterwards? Yeah. The best Link won, the Colossus. I technically have game. I'm honestly doing this mostly because I'm an asshole. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to see what he was going to allow me to do. I do need practice with the deck, so that's perfectly fine. I also want to see what he had, because he didn't actually do anything. Huh. Okay. How do we feel about this? Yep. Yep. I'm so happy I didn't lose to this. Words don't describe how happy that makes me feel. Oh, man. I'm on a nice 2-win streak. Oh, absolutely. But he didn't get to do anything at the end of the day. Which is crazy, because he had his turn, drew a card, and then had to end. So he must have just not had anything at all. Is it probably benefit? It's probably beneficial for me to run. Should I maybe do Roxy's and then just do that? Who decided to make the deck that negates attacks an OTK deck? I don't know. I don't really know who decided that's what the deck needed to become, but it is what the deck became. And, you know, we just kind of deal with it at the end of the day. We deal with it, and we move on. What does this card do again? You just live in it. It's true. If it can negate slop. It's had better days for sure. It's special summon from graveyard or banishment. Hey, what's going on, Santonio? How you doing today? We're climbing with a new version of our Magnet Warrior deck. Well, I need practice anyways, so we're doing this. Unlucky Man's Foolos. I have that card too, and I just feel like it's just kind of there. A couple people on YouTube that are talking. Love to see it. Goodbye, Gamma. Oh, goodbye, Gamma. Hello, Epsilon. So this got me... Doodle-doo into Roxy's. Okay. So, yeah, okay, I get it. Yep, so this Doodle-doo... Because then Dropsies... into Nibiru. Yep, it just is gonna hang out with a big rock. Okay. I guess that's all I'm gonna do. It's not really a reason for me to IP. It's a little unfortunate. We deal with it though. Funny enough, I've been playing around with Melfies recently. Trying to see how far I can climb with a low budget rogue deck. Yeah. This guy's all the accessories, so we knew he was not going to be playing around. Yeah, it's also true. And there's Draco Tail. All right. Okay. Sending this out, by the way. Yep. Yep, I am gonna sit back and relax like usual. I'm gonna go ahead and send this out again for anyone that has not done so yet. We did make a new Discord, so for anyone that wants to join that, I'm trying to use it a little bit more to give people updates on when we're actually gonna be, you know, streaming or what's actually going on with the stream, stuff like that. So that is for everyone again. And also, if anyone is watching and has not done so yet, if you could hit me up with a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube, that would be appreciated. Anyways, I got that out of the way. I have the time right now to do this. Is it even worth me even popping Droll at this point? I guess just to do it. If you want to negate Draco, just play D-Fissure. Yeah, just to be spiteful. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Sounds good. I don't use Discord often, but I'll join. Appreciate it. Just trying to get it a little more, you know, there's a few more people in it. You don't have to necessarily use it super often, but it's just there to just kind of update people on things. So, that's all. He does all this stuff, and I have a rock. I just have a rock. Okay. He couldn't even get me a rock that's got a ton of power to it. It's just a normal rock. Okay, well I lose now, so. I'm 100% gonna be spiteful, and I'm gonna do this before he kills me. I mostly did that because I thought he was actually going to not attack me. I thought he was gonna keep doing stuff. I don't really care, though. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'll never forget. Over on Yu-Gi-Oh, Jesus Christ, Pokemon TCGO, Meta EX Killer deck. Somebody ran against me. It beginner stuff, so no EX Pokemon. They had to forfeit because they could only hit EX Pokemon. I've run decks like that before with Pokemon, so. Or I've seen people run like EX specific decks. Granted, those are EX Killer decks normally are very nice, but they don't. There's definitely certain scenarios where they are useless. But it doesn't happen all the time. Do you have the Canine deck? I don't. I do not have the Canine deck. I think I have some of the Canine cards. I forgot, do I Ash technically this one? The problem is he already has... he already has Ankh. I'm gonna do it anyways. You think so? Yep. There's Ankh. I will say, I do find this really funny that he's running this with Incarnate while I have Ultimate Slayer in hand. Oh, wow, you are actually doing this with D-Fissure, huh? Alright, Lilia, have a good rest of your night. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for hopping in the stream and hanging out. Oh, wait. Ah, fuck. Slayer doesn't resolve. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm so mad right now. He's just gonna exhaust me. This upsets me greatly, by the way. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna need to. I'm still gonna just do this. There's the Exod. This is actually one of the situations where Feather Duster actually would be nice. Uh, the problem is, I can't do anything. Yeah. That is really funny that kind of, like, the fact that he even bothers with Obliterate is a little funny. I'm so pissed that I can't Ultimate Slayer this. This upsets me so much. Sure. What if I get him on the 1,000 every turn grind? See, I mean, hey, he's taken 3,000 damage now. I'm not winning this, but I think it's funnier if I do this. Oh my god. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, you're popping that immediately. I did this. If I did this. And then I end. Yeah, yeah. I was just getting hopeful. You know what the funny thing? Could I technically... have just impermed him already and then just killed. Nah, it's fine. That was unfortunate. That was an unfortunate matchup. Okay. We're gonna do probably like 1 or 2 more matches. Maybe we'll do just the one more if we can get into I just want to get to gold 2. And then we'll call it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Just don't have called. Alright. It seems like it's just normal Ubel. Yeah. So far. Sure. Yep. Spirit. Uh-huh. Sure. How do you guys feel about Ubel as a deck? Okay. It's outclassed in today's meta. Yeah. This just grabs a Magnet Warrior right now. It doesn't necessarily help. I just want to see what he does. Yeah, so he pops that. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep, that's a thing. Shout out to the called by, I guess. Oh, you're just the worst. It's gonna test things. Yeah, either way, this gets me that. But I do get 1,000 extra health, I guess. Uh... Yeah, it's only when he leaves the field. I hate this card so much. Okay. Oh, wow. I was not ready for that card to come out. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Nope. Do they normally run that card? I feel like I don't see that, like, ever. That's the first time I've ever seen that. He's playing Galaxy and Yvel. At least that Galaxy card specifically. I don't know what the chances are, I guess, but it was a thing. Nobody runs that card? Okay. I have never seen anyone run that. Ugh. This hurts me. Stop that. Of course. I've never really liked the Centurion stuff. When it came out, I wasn't a big fan of it. And even now, I still don't really care about it as a deck. So, it is what it is. Oh, of course. That's the streamer luck. They all have the exact card I need. That is the luck. Silo, yep. Yep. Like, for me, I don't know, like, Centurion, it's just kind of like, whenever I see it, it's just like the we do stuff deck. And then I feel like it never amounts to, like, as much as I would want it to be, I guess. I don't know. It just, I've never really liked it. You love Centurion? That's fine. You run it pure and with voiceless? I like the version with voiceless. I don't really like pure. I don't know, it's just something about it. I just never liked it. Do you have any opinion? Yeah, he's running the proper. Yeah, for sure. Ryu. Oh yeah, that's Rose newer ones that came out. When did the pack for it come out? I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen a single person run it. So the problem is I can't do anything. So cool. Anyways. It's just better for me to just take the loss. Just take the loss. Going second. I don't like going second with this deck, but it's fine. Depends on what I'm going up against, I guess. As a Crystron support? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Hi, Jackalope. Hi, Infernity. Hi, Tsuchinoko. Okay. I love the danger cards, by the way. Okay. Back when special summoning 5 times on turn 1 was considered crazy. Yeah. I had to read it real quick. Nice, we're running Monster Reborn. I love that he said it. Oh yeah, okay, because of the effect. I see why he said it. I forgot you have to have no cards in the hand to activate and resolve them anyways, yeah. Sure. Sure. You know, this is the second Infernity guy I've gone up against in like a week. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. I don't know. Sure, Dagaris, yeah. Oh yeah, have a good night, Jesse. Thanks for hopping on the stream for a little bit. Huh? Ib. Anything can really happen in gold. I was really hoping I was going to be able to get this win at some point here soon. And it's really not looking like it right now. Oh wow, curious. Huh? Ah, Bawaku. I see what's happening here. Go ahead. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Flip. That's so unfortunate. Wow. I'm gonna let him do it. I could be petty right now and just like surrender. I'll let him do it. Yeah, sure. All right, the next set. Yep, 800. Sage. 800. 800. 800. And 800 for the burn. What's going on, Minato? How you doing today? All right. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Ah, man. Oh, sweet. And I don't get to pick again. It's trying to make, oh, the new Doom stuff. Yeah. That's cool. Wow. Really? We're doing this today? Huh. Okay. What are we doing here? You know, I was thinking I could have fun. Just a little bit. Until this happened. Problem is, he's gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna see. I just want to see. I will stop that. Yeah, we're not doing that today. Will you let this go through? I'd very much appreciate getting out of gold, but that's not going to happen right now. Okay. Thank you for letting me go first, finally. Thank you. That look, yeah, it's, listen. Infernity Burn, fucking Dynamorphia, and a bunch of other shit. Not the thing I love going up against, to be honest. Alpha's fine. Shout out to both copies of Supplier, by the way, in my hand. That's why I do Gimmick Pocket. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try some stuff out. That's true. If I just never allow them to play the game, technically speaking, we're okay. I already have dropsies there too. This? Technically I could do that because I already have an Adamantipator here. Because I already activated you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We're playing the game. We're playing the game. Delta. Delta pop. I don't have any right now, so we'll send Gamma. Sure. Caterhorn doesn't give me much of what I need right now. Doesn't necessarily help. Yeah. Oh, God. Sense of the Graveyard. I don't really think I've seen people use this. At least I haven't seen it that much. You can send one level 4 or lower. Well, he's going to do that regardless no matter what. So I guess, technically speaking... I'm going to do this. This? Okay. You too? Okay. Try this out. Did I get him? Okay. Oh, Visa Starfrost. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna actually pop Dragite. Okay. That's fair enough, I guess. Magnet Induction. At this point, I need to do you. So I can get Berserkian. And actually start doing some stuff. Goodbye, Visa Starfrost. Oh boy, oh boy. I say. Alright. We finally got the win. I'm just happy. We got it finally. At least at gold 2 now. I was gonna say, I definitely should have enough. We're gonna open up the new pack. That's the last thing we're gonna do. Let's see what we get. Can I get the streamer luck? Okay. Sure. All right. Okay, just one, maybe two. Nope, just one. Goki? I don't need Goki. What am I pulling for? The Mystical Space Typhoon stuff I'd like. It's kind of what we're pulling for. Enki. Goki. Oh, apparently I'm getting everything I need for Gokis today. Ixo, by the way, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. You're catching us towards the end of the stream, but still appreciate it. Ooh. I'm not getting anything right now. Ooh, okay, I like this. I like this. More? No, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm just getting nothing but Goki stuff. Okay. I got a single card that I needed. I'm happy I got that. I didn't need it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got the cool assault like alt art. Yeah. I just really like how Raining Typhoon looks. I just think he looks really cool. Okay. We're gonna get at least 2 cards. Alright, I get 2 Stardust Dragon Assault modes. Okay. So I pretty much, in terms of the other card, God, I got so many Goki cards. I got 1 Phonics. And I got Eidolon. And I got Zwen. So it's something. It's something. I at least got something. Then I got Goki the Master Ogre, Goki the Power Load Ogre, Goki Rematch, Goki Chic Ogre, Game Face, and some other random stuff. So I guess I have Gokis. You know? It's cool, I guess. I don't know. Typhoon with Runic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out kind of what I'm doing with it. I was thinking of trying to make it work with like random stuff again. Goki are relatively cheap to make. I mean, listen, I guess we got some of the Goki support stuff. Maybe we'll do, next time we stream Master Duel, we'll do a Goki deck or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. But, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end things there. So thank you everyone that came out today. I think it was a pretty good stream overall. Thank you to everyone that followed. I appreciate it. Xander, Virex, and Lilia. Then also whoever subscribed on YouTube, thank you for that as well. And yeah, we'll be back again on Tuesday for Portal 2 with Ricky. And we'll be back for Master Duel on Thursday. I am thinking of possibly adding in an extra stream on Sunday's stuff. Possibly, since I don't have anything going on necessarily on Sundays right now, so we will see. I will update people on the Discord what's going on. So for anyone that hasn't joined that yet, if you could, appreciate it. If not, it is okay. But yeah, with that being said, hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and we'll see y'all in the next stream. Peace out.